Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Damn, where the hell is this thing at though? Damn, I messed up. Alright, I gotta get it from over here though. Good morning. Dutchie, what up, man? It's crack-a-lackin', sir. I think it's this one. New York, New York. Copy. Damn, 2 minutes, only one person in here? Jeez. I should have kicked off the kick with this one, man. Let me see, hold on.
Thanks, y'all.
Let me go here. YouTube did a little switch recently, so a bunch of this stuff is kind of moved around. Okay, there it is. Okay, let me see. There it is. Okay. Juice, what up, man? What's cracking? What is cracking? 2 TTS 3 media. What's the good word, y'all? You at work? Me too, man. Me too. All right, let's go right there. And then can I can pen. There we go. All right, we got that ready. What's goody though, Juice? What you have breakfast this morning, man? What you have for breakfast, man? Dutchie, what you have for breakfast? Are y'all breakfast hickers? You know? What y'all eat for breakfast, man? I'm about to put my order in. I'm feeling like that damn thumbnail, man. I'm feeling real gordo right now. Real gordito. Oh shit, there's 26 people up in here. This is what the fuck going on? Why niggas ain't talking, man? You feel me? What's going on? Niggas don't want to say hi? Damn. I gotta load the damn McDonald's app. You know, I might be able to use multiple coupons up in this job. Hold up. Hold up. Damn, but then if I get the frappe, I can't do no refills or nothing like that. And I definitely don't want to break no rules on live. You know? Fuck around, somebody end up telling on me, man. You feel me? What's popping, y'all? Good morning. Good morning, man. Good morning. I wish I could use 2 coupons, man. Damn, if I click this, or kiosk or at the counter, order ahead and pay now. Add to pickup order, I guess. Hopefully I didn't mess this up, man. Okay, pick an item. I need that steak though, man. I need that steak. Give me the mofo and steak, man. Ooh, I'm gonna do the steak egg McGriddle. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the steak egg biscuit. I can't get no cheese on that. Come on, man. I need the cheese, man. Steak egg cheese. There we go. Damn, hold on. Did I get the damn McGriddle with the cheese, man? Yeah, I got the McGriddle with the cheese. Steak, egg, and cheese. Who's popping off on Kick? That little chick that I'll be following. What's popping though, man? What's being held for review? My guy. That's what's being held for review, man. The New York dad in the building. Add to order. Damn, why the hash brown so damn expensive, man? $2 for a hash brown? I remember when that joint used to be $1. $2 for the drink? Man, that's like $4, man. I'm about to blow a whole 10-ski up in this joint. Huh? No. You can't get refills with no frappe, man. You're gonna get me in trouble, man. Okay. The bagel, I'm good on the bagel. Like, I do the bagel every other time. I want to switch it up, man. I want to get the McGriddle. You know, I'm feeling salty sweet today. You know, I'm feeling salty sweet. Can I get a small Coke though? Like, maybe it's cheaper. Should I get the hash brown? I'm in the mood for a hash brown. I'm gonna throw a hash brown in there. I'm gonna spoil myself. You may also like order more. Let's go order more. Give me a small drink, man. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Okay, there it is. Let me just get a little small drink, man. Okay. Come on, don't be a bitch, man. Give me the goddamn small drink, man. Order, rewards, deals. Where the damn menu at? Oh, full menu. Full menu. It's for pickup. Being a pain in the ass, man. Come on. I already got my joint in there. All right. Let me see where the drink's at. There it is. Under $3. Let me get a small Coke, man. Small Coke. Let me see, small. Because I can do the refills. $1.49. Yeah, no big deal. You know, I'm feeling myself right now. Okay? How I'm looking in the basket. How I'm looking. Hold on. $10. $10. Okay? $10. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Mr. $15 breakfast? Hell no, nigga. I'm at 10:07. I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of the 7 cents. And they're gonna hit me with the damn taxes. Damn. What can I do, man? Do I really need the hash brown? I'm feeling myself today. Okay? With that being said, you know, I am a struggling streamer, okay? A struggling streamer. All right? Feel free to utilize the TTS. Feel free to maybe send a nigga a super chat. I'm just saying, you know? I'm just saying. I ain't begging, I'm just saying. Review and pay, though. Let me review and pay. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Because the way my checking account is set up, I think I only got like $6. I don't really like to tap into the credit cards, but I guess I'm gonna have to. All right, let's go to the credit cards, man. All right, MasterCard. What? Don't be talking about we got an issue, nigga. This ain't the time to be having an issue, nigga. All right, come on, man, come on. Okay, we good there? Okay, let me hit the place. Let me hit the pay and place order. No, drive-through? Oh, no. They'll bring it to the table. Table service. I can't tell y'all where I'm at. Try to fuck up my breakfast, man. Submit. Okay, place order. Let's fucking go. 10:07. What did it come out to, though? Was it more than 10:07, or was that with the tax? I guess I could, there it is. Ba-da. I'm loving it. Okay, 1077. Them goddamn taxes. Them goddamn taxers. Okay, man, chat, what up? Good morning, man. Hopefully everybody having a good morning. Shout out to the New York Dad in the chat. Let me see. Penny tip. A tip at McDonald's? Man, bro, you got to work on them jokes, man. You got to, back to the drawing board with the jokes, man. Like, a tip at McDonald's? Who the fuck leaves a tip at McDonald's? All you big tippers, Tops is the type of nigga to leave a tip at McDonald's. Me? Nah. Nah. I'm not subscribing to that, man. Okay, I'm not subscribing to that. All right, let me work my way through the chat. Let me see. Damn, New York Dad, man. Mama fading. My bro, we are bedside, but she's a warrior. She's still fighting. Damn, bro. She ain't got like no, like, not to even say this. I don't even want to say this right now, but like, she ain't got no like last wishes. She ain't trying to eat something. A little cafecito or something. Damn. Salute to mama though, man. All right, let me see. Fart in the mic? Fuck no, nigga. I'm not your brother. I don't fucking know you. Okay, salute. Yeah, credit card for emergencies only. You gotta eat, Papas. Well, the thing is, I'll pay it right now. I'll end up just sending a payment to the credit card, like right now. You know what I mean? But my personal, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I got, man. In my personal right now. Okay. Oh, come on. I need the face recognition. Come on, man. In my personal right now? $5.10. You know? $5.10. My savings? 51 cents. Times is rough out here. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. And they're trying to get the money for the breakfast. Okay, don't ask me no more though, because it's none of your business. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Well, what I got to approve? Let me see. I once knew this Higgett would buy the workers' meals. The workers in here? That's crazy. You know? You buying the workers the meals in here? And then the worker that you buy the meal for, does he make his own meal? Now, for the folks that don't know, right? I've only ever worked at one. Well, no. Let me stop, because I was about to tell a lie. I gotta make sure I'm on point. I don't want to get caught out there. I've worked at 2 fast food locations. The first one ever was Burger King, and then the second one was Einstein Bagels. Burger King is though the real fast food though, like if you really think about it. And I just know that when it was time for me to go on break, and the makers used to say, "Yo, you know, you could eat. You know, boy, I was making me quadruple Whoppers." Okay, I was throwing the beef in there, the cheese, and all that, you know, making crazy sandwiches, making my own sandwiches. You know, that was back in the day, though. I think they make the employees pay for the food now. Back then, they would just be like, yeah, go ahead. You know? Come on, mama, come on. What you doing? You ain't trying to work, though. Okay, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Let me see. Usually they say they can't receive tips at McDonald's. Yeah, like who the fuck is supposed to be tipping up at McDonald's? That's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? New York dads, they buying the. Whoa, Papa, slow down. Is that, you know? Hopefully that's not like a statement, bro. I'm not buying no workers, nothing, man. I barely got it for my damn self. I only got $5.10 right now. I had to hit the credit card for the extra. Yeah, I don't. Oh, y'all don't? They get a free meal for working? I don't know if they do that now. Back when I was, you know, obviously I'm 45 years young. You know what I mean? I think I was working at Burger King when I was like 16. You know? Back then, yeah, you got free food. You know what I mean? But not like, you know, like you can't just be throwing mad shit in the bag, trying to leave, and no. Like you take your lunch, you're staying in the restaurant, you know, usually you go by like the ball pit or something like that. You could, you could make yourself a, you know, a little meal right there. You know, now you can't be crazy. Well, you can make the sandwiches. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll be right there.
I appreciate you. And she cute. Yeah, no, back in the day, you definitely got a free meal. What up? Good morning. The heck it look like Brandon Q, man, in that damn profile pic. What going on? Good morning, though. What up, y'all? Hopefully everybody having a good morning. All right? I'm having a good morning, man. Yo, that damn mutt bit me, man. I gotta stop fucking with that Higa. I was fucking with him yesterday. You know, I was blowing in his face. That Higa don't like that shit. You blow in his face, bro, like he's gonna get the growling and stuff like that. I gotta stop messing with him like that, because then, like, I don't want him to end up becoming an aggressive dog, because he's not. He's a sweetheart, you know. But like, he play rough. So like, if you play rough with him, he's gonna play rough with you. You know, and I don't want him to be like that. You know, I was kind of thinking about that yesterday after he bit my ass. He didn't bite me hard though. Give me some kisses and shit. You know, but it's been a good shit. I want to say 24 hours. This time yesterday. So yo, this is crazy, right? Because I've said this a few times. Sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. You too. Let's fucking get it. The hashy. That damn hashy, man. Shout out to New York Dad. You see the dono box by the register? That's for the Ronald McDonald Foundation. That I do know. And I don't know if folks know this about me. I don't really talk about this, but um, my brother, not my older brother that y'all know about, I had a younger brother. And unfortunately, my mom was on drugs when she had him, so he came out a little messed up. And he was in the Ronald McDonald Foundation. If you know anything about Queens, my brother for a long time was in Schneider's Children's Hospital. You know, so I know about the Ronald McDonald House. But yo, it's been a good 24 hours. I've said this a couple times. I'm sure Higgins is tired of hearing this. But do you know that obviously most of y'all know me for collecting sneakers? I've been breaking down my collection since before HS1, right? We are now in HS4. HS1 was a year. HS2 was a year. HS3 was 18 months. And now HS4 is technically about to be a year soon. Do you know that I still have sneakers that are not listed on eBay or anything? My head. Most of the ones that I don't have listed are the old pairs that you know, that are falling apart. The midsole is deteriorating and stuff like that. You know, a bunch of them I just take the midsole off. It's already crumbling. Clean it up a little bit, and I took pictures. Bro, I posted 3 yesterday. I posted 4 yesterday. 3 of them hoes sold already. You know, and there's an offer on one of them, but the thing is that they selling fast, and I think that I'm just being too generous with the price. Now, you know, I am an opportunist, so I want to hike up the price, not that much more, but like for instance, I put one up yesterday for $100. It sold, and someone hit me up and said, "Yo, F the person you sold it to. I'll give you 200 right now. Cancel that person." And then I got another person that said, "Yo, I want it. You know, I'm willing to pay more." And in my mind, I'm just like, was I just too nice with the price? Chinese baby, what up? McDonald's workers be stealing from the dono box? Oh, that's disgraceful to even steal from that box. I don't know how people could have that. You know what they call those, right? New York guy? Sinvergüenza. That's what them higgers are. Sinvergüenza if you steal from them boxes, them Ronald McDonald boxes. That's effed up. These higgers still got a Christmas tree up in this joint. There's literally a Christmas tree in front of me. What the hell? It got flowers on it though. Anyway, hash brown was so good. I'm glad I got it. It cost me $2 though. That's not leaving money on the table. We're talking about the Ronald McDonald box. That's not money on the table. That's a secure thing that you're going in there and you're trying to fish money out of. That's disrespectful, man. You know? You know, that's for the kids, man. That's for the kids. Come on, can't be doing the kids like that, man. The hashy was good though. It was crispy. It hit the spot, man. It hit the spot. Oh boy. Yo. No. I want to do the. I'm gonna do the. Nah, I'm gonna do the biscuit first. I was gonna do the biscuit last, but $2 is wild because for a whole thing of them hash browns is like $5. Yeah. McDonald's is kind of tripping a little bit. They did raise the price on the damn hash brown. I don't know why. You know why? Yo, look at that, John. That damn steak, man. That damn egg. That biscuit. Oh man. Yo. I be going crazy with the deal is buy one and get one for $1. Oh, Yeah. I might have to change the. If I change the price, maybe I'll do like $1.25 or something like that. You know, in all honesty, I shouldn't do nothing. I should just leave it at 100 and be happy that they sell them fast. That's the point. Get rid of them. By the time I get the HS5, bro, I don't want to have anything. In all honesty, I think I'm down to like, yo, I started at like 3 and change. As far as like personals, like now, I still do have a mixture of like personals and like some that I bought for like Zayways, but it's more personals now. I think I'm down to like maybe like 60, 70 shoes, and then that's it. It's over. I really downsized a lot. I'm proud of myself. No, I'm not on my way to New York. It's either going to be sometime tomorrow or Wednesday. But I will say this. Today starts this right here. Okay? You're going to see verticals. You're going to see me on the Daily Struggle. For Pebby's stuff, we'll probably be on the collab channel. And I might break out the kick for the parade. But desktop streams have been slow, so it's time to take a break, man. We right here like this, vertical. All right? At least for the next week. What ideal number of shoes I'm looking for? 0. Again, when I go to HS5, I don't want no product that I have to sell. That's it. And my personals, I think I'm like at like 45. Even that shit, that's too many. I want to get down to like 20 personals. And then HS5, I think I might be experimenting with the open concept again of having people over. So the less stuff that I have, the more open I'll be to the concept. I think that's what the issue was I had last time. You know, even though I did have people over, I was real skeptical on who I would invite over. And then Young Privilege effed it up by stealing the stupid blunt wrap thing. Then after that, I didn't want nobody over. The parade is Thursday. The problem with the parade, Pebby's told me she thinks it's gonna rain. That's not good. That is not good. If it rains, do they move it to the next day? Friday? If they move it to Monday, I can't make it. I'd have to send Pebby's back by herself. Because Pebby's got to be back on Monday. Man, that steak is good. I feel bad for Bowser. I usually share my stuff with him, and he's not here with me. I usually give him these little pieces. No, gas has not gone down. Traveling a small RV? Where? Like around the country? Oh, for like HS5? I want to do it, but that gas is crazy. I can't do it on that gas. And my problem is that I don't want to buy a used RV because I don't know nothing about mechanics and stuff. I'm one of them people like, I got to buy a brand new, bro. I'll just make whatever payment I got to make. It's funny, too. I was kind of looking at RVs yesterday, like real small ones. Once I get rid of, and that was another thing, when I was thinking about doing the RV, like closer to last year, my problem is that like, what if I'm somewhere, and then a sneaker sells, and then everybody said, oh, go put it in a storage and just tell Tops to go do it. I'm like, yeah, but that's not Tops' job to be running to my storage to go grab my shoes, you know. So I think I'm just gonna sell off all my shoes. After that, the clothes I could easily take with me. And I really don't have that much stuff, you know? Well, we still got to see if it's going to rain. You know, hopefully it doesn't. That bitch was good. They made it with love. Yeah, they do got campers. They do a hitch with a truck. Then that means I gotta get a truck. I wonder what the best option is though. The small RV, everything's intact, or getting the truck that's just pulling that piece. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that what I was kind of thinking about it, like I don't necessarily need the kitchen. The kitchen is not that big of a deal for me. I don't really need a kitchen. I wouldn't mind having a bathroom, but then I feel like a bathroom can cause some type of issue if a pipe breaks. Excuse me. So the truck with the hitch might be the better option. Because the hitch part, I really just need somewhere to sleep. Chat, hold me down. Let me grab some what you call it, some drinky drink. Start spreading the news. I'm not leaving today. Yo, I just came off of like 5 hours watching the Michael Jackson movie. And then I watched like a documentary. Well, it's like it's a movie documentary, but it's about the two security guards that were with Michael, like in his last days. It's cracking up. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Yo, I'm feeling fatty. I might take the $5 and get another hash brown. I'm feeling a little gordito today. Oh my God, look at this one. This is a beauty right here. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Damn. Damn. Mmm. Motherfucker right here good, man. I'm not always into like salty and sweet, but this bitch be hitting right here. Damn right. YOLO, nigga. Well, I should say, nigga. I'm working on my cussing. YouTube definitely getting way sensitive. You could tell that they implemented some new type of AI. Because usually, when I'm done with the streams, it usually takes about, anywhere between like 40 minutes to an hour for it to process. And now, that joint be processing in like 10, 15 minutes. For the White Castle Challenge. Peps can't see me with that. I really would just have to challenge myself. I'm gonna end up be hurt. Yo, that's another fact. The hash browns that you buy at the supermarket, they don't ever come out as nice and crispy, but not burnt like the McDonald's ones. Liam can't see me in no damn challenge. Plus, he not going to New York, and we don't have White Castle out here. What I should do is I should do a challenge with Bowser, but he gonna have the shits afterwards. His stomach gonna be messed up. If you was to ask Liam right now, that nigga's a talker, bro. He'll swear up and down that let's do the challenge. I'll beat you. This, that, and that. And then when it come down to it, the last one was when we went to Red Lobster for the all-you-can-eat shrimp. And that nigga swore he was gonna eat 100 shrimp. And that nigga barely ate like 2 plates. That nigga a yapper. He'll sell you on it that he's gonna do it. Is he gonna really accomplish it though? Like, I don't know. Plus, I don't think he likes cheese. There's something that he don't like. Word? I'm saying you a female though? You trying to eat with me? Look, a dude. Jeez Louise. Stop. Damn, not even prepared for the joke, bro. Yo, y'all trolls gotta do better, bro. Y'all trolls got to do better. Damn, y'all boys be trying too hard, man. Why they try so hard? My top hat's on your mother's back. A face only your mother could love? Tell your mother to holler. Eat like a human? Like, what, I'm not doing nothing. I'm eating regular, man. I got a better one. Stop bitching and complaining. Morning. G Money, what up? Not all moms are worth the shit. You're right, man. Forget it. Don't tell your mom to holler at me. If she's anything like you, she ain't shit. Sam, I am. Good morning. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Cooning and buffooning, a bunch of these people. Yo, got a job. You don't even know me, and you don't know if I got a job or not. Damn, boy. Damn. Yeah. Salute, Molly. What up? Good morning. Good morning. The algorithm shot us a couple of doo-doo-doos in the chat, so oh shit, I was just thinking, I don't think we got any mods over here. Oh yeah, we got mods. Mr. Williams, he probably ain't up yet. That's why I keep the doo-doo-doos around, so that, you know, the wrenches could get busy on these guys. Yeah. In my 30s, thank you. I appreciate it. There we go. Sam, I am. Will you be up this way Thursday for the parade? Yeah, I'll be up there. I'll be up there. As of right now, I think that Dutchie might be out there with us, and Supreme Bugs I think is going to be out there with us. Hold on, G Money, did I approve your drink? There it is. Dudes don't understand you have the best job in the world, while other higgers work for someone, but you your own boss. I love it, man. I want to change it for the world. Yeah. Then you got the internets of the internet telling me, yo, go get a job. My boy. You gonna fuck around and be late to your job, nigga, fucking with me. Then they go into the conspiracy theories and stuff. You know, Hegel went from his mom's to conspiracy theories about cell phones and stuff. Salutes, man. Salutes to the internet, man. Salutes to the internet. You know, where even the less smart have a voice. You know, they feel important. Shout out to the 49 up in here, man. Ask yourself this: did you hit the like button? Just remember, you know, like Zay could be a dickhead and just be like, well, I'm not going to talk to nobody. I'm saying, though, like, you know, yeah, you're right, Zay. Hit that like button. Come on. You know, hit that like button for your boy, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Let me see. Shout to Loud Pack. Them UFC fights at the White House was crazy. I didn't see it. Was it good? So, was it really at the White House? What they do? This shit on the lawn or some shit? How they do a UFC fight at the White House? Are they fighting in the hallways? I'm saying, if you know, if you don't love yourself, then by all means, but don't talk for all of us, man. There's some of us that love ourselves, man. You know, no matter what your conspiracy theory is. Okay. All right, Hager coming in here with the Israel talk. Fighters came out the Oval Office into the ring? Stop playing, bro. For real? That's crazy. That's wild. I might have to go back and watch. When was that? Oh, that was yesterday. I did see something about that. Yo, we was lazy yesterday, bro. Bro. I say we, like, all the way around. Me, Pebbies, and the dog. Bowser's been real lazy lately, though. I think it's the human food. The heck, be catching the itis, man. He just be laying out. When he's active, but boy, oh boy. Like, now he be waking up late. I remember when he used to be up, like, 5, 6 in the morning. Higgins had to be up with him. Now, when I wake up to go use the bathroom, I carry him to the bathroom. I put him down. He does what he got to do. I take him back to the bed. He passes out. He don't come back up to, like, maybe, like, 10. Yeah, we'll be out there. Let's see how it plays out. But we'll definitely be out there. Now, here's the thing, though, right? I've seen a few parades for NBA teams, and the thing is that like, do they start off at like a podium talking and then go into the parade, or does it go into the parade and then it ends off somewhere where they're at a podium talking? Clumzee in here fucking writing shit and then deleting it like a weirdo. I got a better one, man. Don't let YouTube do you like they did you this morning, man. Okay? Why you didn't go back live? You catch a strike? It's funny too. I was clipping some shit from your live stream, and the next thing I know, they said that shit get that shit the fuck up out of here. TOS violations. You know? Oh, okay. Parade 2 drive. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you said that already, man. Go ahead, delete it. Look, Brandon Q up in here. Never forget, Clumzee said that he had to look twice at the CP. Yo! Speaking of Clumzee, holy shit, you pulled, what's that nigga's name? I put the example in the Discord. The Jimmy the Christian nigga. Never forget. Jimmy the Christian was telling people, he was hinting towards something before he fully came out and just embraced it. You know? Clumzee talking about he had to look at the CP twice. Shout out to Ronzo Alter Ego. He called it, my nigga. And shout out to Sandman, because I get where Sandman was coming from, because he like, yo, you starting to sound like them and stuff like that. You know, like, again, me, Sandman, Ronzo Alter Ego, man, we come from where we don't throw jackets, nigga, unless we got paperwork or some type of clip or something like that. Now that's the joke. He could just say whatever the fuck they want, and then, oh, well, tell them to pull up a clip it. Like, yeah, nigga, like, you that's it. You just say whatever you want, no clip, no nothing. No wonder the communities are fucked up. Because y'all niggas just throwing jackets, nigga. No proof, no nothing. So it is what it is. But, and shout out to Sandman, because Sandman wasn't really feeling it, you know? But, you know, when I was hearing Ron talking, Ron's like, yo, bro, like, if you think about it mentally, bro, that's how some of these dudes be doing it, bro. You know? They almost got to tell on themselves. They got to tell someone, you know? And then when they are super comfortable, which, you know, if you really look around this community, niggas be throwing that pedophile jacket around so much, my nigga, like, I'm starting to think that some of these niggas are real deal pedophiles. You know? They want it to be pedophile talk. You know, that's what excites them. That's what, you know, makes them feel good. You know? And then being a hypocrite. You see? You know, niggas hate me. You know why? Because I'm not a hypocrite, bro. I'm not a hypocrite. Okay? You have the clumsy nigga talking about one person's kids and then trying to be well, talking about kids is weird. Like I'm saying, though, my nigga, you're weird. Okay? What the fuck you talking about, nigga? You do the same shit. Okay? You do the same shit, my nigga. All right? Come on, man. Embrace just keeping it real. You know? I'd rather just keep it real, my nigga. You know, and it's always gonna be F them kids, my ops kids though. You know, it's F them kids. What the fuck I care about them kids? You know, but if it's an affiliate, no, hell no, never, never fuck them kids. Oh, they talk after the parade. Okay. I'll tell you this, man. Clumzee, listen. Let me give you some advice, Papas. Okay? Hey, keep that nigga Q the fuck off your panel, bro. You don't see how reckless that nigga Q be on people's panels, man? Talking crazy. Keep that nigga the fuck up off your panel. I know you think he your homie and shit, but man, that nigga don't give a fuck about your channel, nigga. You gonna get your channel clapped. Yeah, bum. You know, making bum life look good. Could we at least agree on that? Yo, I feel good. One more hash brown would hit the spot though. Yeah. Little white girl. Crazy, man. Clumzee into CP. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. YouTube didn't like your comment, and I ain't gonna be the one to approve it, so try again, man. Clumzee on them drugs, man. Clumzee on them drugs, man. Okay? Plus, he a stay-at-home dad. You know? Aren't the kids out for school already? You would think that he could be a little bit more responsible now that the kids is out of school. Hell no. Fuck it. You know? Stay up until he crashes, and then, you know, fuck them kids. If they feed themselves, they feed themselves. If not, then fuck it. They can wait till their mama got home. Yeah, YouTube don't like your comment either. You know? Let me see, what does it say? Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'll bring your comment up. Salutes to the 45. And salutes to the 3 people that hit the like button from the last time I asked. You know? If you're new in here, can you hit the like button? You know? Hit the like button for a content creator that, you know, takes the time to talk to y'all. You know? A nice little good morning. You know? Mandala, what up? Hold on, let me make sure that I'm watching this part over here. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Start spreading the news. Loud Pack, I wish McDonald's still had them parfaits. You know what I wish McDonald's still had? That I think a lot of people took for granted? The Mighty Wings. Yeah, the parade, I'm going. Thursday. Thursday's the parade. Although it does say that it's going to possibly rain, so my New York kickers, please keep me in the loop. You know what I mean? Like, keep me in the loop with the weather. Although, you know what, hey, we got technology. You know? Tell me like I would tell you. Zaya, man, go on your phone, nigga, look it up. Okay? Fuck you talking about, keep you informed. Nigga, you got technology, my nigga. You keep yourself informed. You're right. You're right. Let me look at the weather. Let me look at the weather, and then I could just change the weather where my location is at. Huh? Can I do it? Or no? How do you change the location on this? Oh, you know what I could do? I can add one. Can I add a thing in here? What's this one? New York, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving. Edit list. There it is. Edit list. Let's get rid of this one. Trash. And then search. Let me put New York. New York. Bang. Okay, and let me add that one. Perfect. So New York, today is, no, that's Orlando. Come on. New York, today is sunny. Man, who the fuck said it's gonna rain? Oh, look, Peppy's was right. 50% chance of rain on Thursday and even more on Friday. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm saying, like, my own blood don't want nothing to do with me. Why? Because you said so, Nick? No, I know why. Because you heard me say it. Yeah. So in that instance, you would think that I'm credible. You would think that my information is credible. But any other thing, you'd probably say that Zay is not credible, right? So I was credible when I told you that my son don't want to have nothing to do with me, or my sons. Was I credible when I told you that I had sons? Imagine you found out that I don't even have kids. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Imagine the entire time I've been making up fucked up shit about me so that niggas could troll me and I could make money off the trolling. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm just saying, my nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you know that my kids don't want nothing to do with me because, nigga, I said something. See, that's the difference. That niggas don't ever take into account, my nigga. Okay? When you hear something about Zaya, do you ever say, where did this info come from? 99.9 times out of 10, it came from Zaya. Crazy. Yeah. It's not a troll like Pebs' life? I don't get it. What's wrong with Pebs' life? Shout the Loud Pack. I'm just saying, Higgy, you feel me? You know? I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You know? You're right, man. You know, Jules took a good nigga and turned him sour. You know? But at the same time, like, you know, do I regret it? Not really. You know? I honestly don't regret it. And I'm kind of glad that it, you know, like, if you really think about it, imagine it had it not played out the way that it played out. You know how long. Don't get me wrong, I love Florida. You know, if it's ever an opportunity to return back to Florida, it's like this, right? But you know how long I've been trying to, you know, just spread my wings and just get the fuck up out of Dodge. And you know, I've always said, man, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to leave the boys and stuff like that. That bitch did me a favor, my nigga. You know, think about it, my nigga. You know, the bitch did me a favor. With that sinking, I'm saying the thing is that on this channel, I'm trying to gear it more towards where it's just open conversation. You know? In all honesty, if I see you on any other channel, nigga, I'm getting you the fuck up out of there. Like, you don't bring nothing to the equation. But here, like, yeah, I don't mind. Plus, on top of that, you know, like, maybe it'll sell a wrench over here. You know, maybe people see you over here and say, man, I want to get at this nigga. You know? I got a better one. Imagine me being as fucked up as I am, and nigga, you over here, nigga. Yeah. You over here. Just like the clip that I got from your shit today. Okay? Not for nothing. That whole Quintavious talking to Mike, I remember that stream. Imagine that. You know, think about that for a second, right? So Quintavious looks at Mike like he's a PDF, right? But he chilled with that nigga the whole night. He let that nigga buy him drinks. You could try to paint it as, oh, he suckered him into buying drinks. My nigga, you're going out there and suckering PDFs into buying you drinks? Where do they do that at? Right? So you suckered the nigga into getting you drinks all night. You chilled with the nigga all night. And then at the end of the night, you didn't beat him up. You pulled his book bag when he was looking away from you and he fell. You didn't beat him the fuck up. And then, Clumzee, you're over there talking about, if it was me, I'd beat you up. Maybe you're not in that position, though. So you get the maybe you do that. Quintavious didn't do it. I seen that stream. So I definitely clipped it. I put it in the Discord. And then when I hit refresh, they got your shit the fuck up out of there. You know, like, I wonder, you know, like, you letting them niggas get up on your shit talking reckless, right? Can you go live right now? Did you catch a strike? That's probably why you over here, nigga. That nigga can't go live, nigga. What, you got the 7 days? That shit sucks, man. Niggas give you that 7 day. Let me see, though. Well, you got, listen, I'll tell you this: you definitely ain't getting no freebies up in here. So you need to clean up whatever you got to clean up if you want it to get approved. If YouTube don't approve it, nigga, neither will I. Shout out to Loud Pack. Them boys had a great father figure. Now here's the thing, girl. I'll keep it 100, my nigga. Like, there have been many times I told them boys, I ain't your daddy. Okay, I'm your stepdaddy. I love you like you mine, but you got a real daddy. Okay, and just because he passed away, don't make him less your daddy. Okay, so just, make sure you put that step in front of that daddy. All Jules did, my nigga, there ain't no step nothing now. No way. I won't even deal with a female that has kids. No thank you. And I'm saying, like, I don't mind, but like, don't introduce me never as no step. I don't care how serious we get, nigga. I don't want to be no stepdaddy, no nothing. I could be a confidant. How about that? Okay. Plus, I don't want to be. I don't want to be investing into the dad-son type relationship. That for me is kind of over. I want to enjoy my blessings. The blessings of freedom. I got freedom, my nigga. I ain't got nobody I got to worry about. The irony of this, the kids that I allegedly have, them niggas grown, nigga. Them niggas is grown, my nigga. Like, Higgins have been pushing the same shit for so long that they forget that part. So they be like, yo, that nigga don't take care of his kids. Like, what the fuck you want me to do, my nigga? That nigga's a man. That nigga's a man, my nigga. What am I supposed to do? But, listen, it was a good experience. Okay, again, I don't regret it. And I'm glad that I never really invested anything major financially into Jules. There was at one point in time, because, listen, if you know Jules, now I can speak freely, right? All Jules got is face. That's it. Face and pearly white teeth. Okay? Jules' body is absolutely trash, my nigga. She don't got no ass, nigga. She flat in the back. Her titties, let me keep it down. Her titties, we came to the realization she had fat girl titties. You know how when you get big, you, as a female, you get bigger and your tits look huge. And then when you lose weight, my niggas, them shits look like the fucking titties on a dog, nigga. When them shits is just fucking hanging. So Jules' body is absolutely trash. So, at one point in time, I was going to invest, because I said, Jules got a face, nigga. Like, Jules got the face, the body, you could pay for that shit, right? And then I would have been able to utilize it content-wise, I would have had her out here, taking pictures on Instagram and letting Sim Higgins just send her money and shit like that, And I'm thankful that I never did. Could you imagine if I would have put fucking a rack and a fat ass on that fucking bitch? And she would have fucking just, ran off with the next nigga? Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, so I'm glad I never invested in that. The other thing was the pavers. Remember, and I don't know how long Higgins has been with me here, right? But if you remember the pavers, when I was there, remember she got pavers in the backyard. That shit, she didn't listen to me, right? I told her, yo, do it this way. She didn't. She did it her way. That's fine. She paid like $12,000 for those pavers back there. And then there was a point where I was just like, don't worry, I'm gonna give you half. Thank God I never gave her a penny towards them pavers. Okay, that's two. And then the third one is right when we had the fallout. It's usually around the holidays. Well, that one happened at the holidays, and usually around the holidays, I'm one of them people that I kind of like to ask you, like, yo, what you want? Because I want to get you what you want. I don't want to take a guess, nigga, and then I get you something and it's not something that you want. And then it just sits somewhere. That will piss me off because that's wasted money. So I'm definitely one of them people that I'm either paying attention to hear you say, yo, I want this, or I just blatantly ask you. So I remember asking her, and she said something about like, yo, she needs some workout clothes. And I said, all right. I said, yo, listen, I got one for you. I'm going to dedicate a day where it's just for you. There's going to be your Christmas present. I'm going to dedicate a day where it's just for you. I'm going to drive you around, nigga. I'm like your chauffeur, which I was already doing that already. I'm the main driver. I'm going to blaze you out, nigga. We going to get weed, nigga. I'm going to pay for it, nigga. We going to smoke the whole fucking day. And I'm going to take you to all the outlets and all the stores, and you're going to get workout clothes. And I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to be the guy waiting for you to come out so I can say, yo, that looks good. Turn around. Let me see. Right? So she was like, what? For real? She's like, yo, but like, how much workout clothes can I get? I said, I'm saying, like, how much do you need? I think she said, 100. I was like, you can have that. She's like, I'm saying, though, like, that I have some more. How much you need? 200. When we was finally done, she said, what, for real? I agreed to $500. I was going to give her $500 as a shopping spree and then take her out. Yo, let's just enjoy the day, man. Go grab stuff. Right? She's not even my girl at this point. She's just my friend, you know? But that's how much I fucked with her, you know? And crazy, because as much as she's done me dirty, my nigga, like, you would think that I would have just sent her packing. Like, Jules got sent packing after multiple times of dicking me over, okay? And, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I finally got to feel what men feel when they be saying that they stuck around for the kids, right? Now, I know that sounds crazy coming from me because, Zaya, they're not your kids, but I felt like they was mine, right? So now I know what that feels like, you know? And I feel bad for niggas that, you know, they stay in relationships with females that they don't want to be with because they don't want to see their children separated, or, you know, they don't want to have to worry about another man around their children. I get it now. I get it, bro. That's the only reason I stuck with Jules, bro. For as long as I did, my nigga. It was always Dominic and Ben's, my nigga. Like, damn, I don't want to be away from the boys, man. Cool. Finally, after we was not even together, you know, and we figured out, yo, let's just be friends. I was like, yo, thank God. Because now when she get a man, but I always knew, like, and I always told her, Jules, there's going to be a point where you're going to get a man, and the man is going to give you a hard time about me, you know? So, but yeah, so that's the other one that I'm glad that I didn't do, right? Because this is how much of a nice guy I am. I know the people on the internet think I'm a dick and all that. That's cool. My ops are always going to think that I'm the worst because I am a son of a bitch to my ops. But to the people that I care about, no, my nigga, I feel like I'm a good person, right? So Jules, I told Jules we're going to do the 500, the drive around, all that, right? Then she hit me with the switcheroo. She said, yo, instead of the 500, I think this was like the next day, instead of the 500 for the clothes, you think you could just do the countertops in the kitchen? And I said, yeah, we could do that. I could switch that. Do you know that I was going to do the countertops and then tell her she could still get the 500 for the clothes? So I'm just, yo, that was mama. Mama looked out. I'm just lucky that I didn't commit to it. No, hell no, fuck that broad. Go tell that nigga to go take you shopping. You know? So I'm glad at least that happened, right? And I don't have no major... the thing is with Jules, I just want to be a dick. I want to be a dick for the rest of her life. Every chance that I get to fuck her shit over, I'm going to do it, right? But the thing is that, like, I don't necessarily regret the relationship because I found the streaming through that relationship. And it was me conforming to her relationship that made me even start thinking about the streaming thing. I would have, who knows, maybe I would have committed to the streaming later on down the line. But the streaming thing happened because of that relationship. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, man. You know? And that one, like let's be for real, right? Jose, did she make you look like a dummy? Yes. Jose, was you a babysitter? Yes. But I'm saying, though, my nigga, like, if I was her friend and I was looking out for her, could you imagine what she's going to do to the next guy? I'm saying, like, if you really think about it, from Chicago for Chicago, while he was sending roses, remember, she still had Jimbei. My nigga, she was still trying to get with Jimbei while she was fucking around with the From Chicago for Chicago nigga. So, like, my nigga, okay, like, hello. You think I'm mad that I lost a fucked up broad? Good riddance. All right, hold on, Chad. Let me see. I went off on my tangent. I like when I get to just go off on my tangents, man. That's why I like this channel right here. I could just talk. Like, I don't have to put nothing up on the screen. I could just freestyle from the top of the head. But let me see chat though. Chat, where you at? Let me see. Let me see where chat at. Let me see. Let me work my way up. All right. Let me see. Message needs to be reviewed. All right. We could bring that one. see. Approve this. What is this? No. Let me see. If I could bring it. Let me see. Let me see. Nope. All right. Shout out to Blacks. I do hope that the homie Benz is doing okay. You help Benz a lot. Okay. You want the update? He ain't. He ain't. He's actually gotten worse since I've been gone, to the point now where he suffers from seizures. That nigga never suffers from seizures when I had him. I don't even know how to process that right there. I don't even know what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Suffers from seizures. Where did that come from? How all of a sudden he suffers from seizures? But let me tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if the reason he suffers from seizures is because something has happened. Okay? I've always had this thought, right? Jules is a good mom when next to a man. Jules is not a good single mom though. Hell no. And she'll tell you that she's a good single mom because she buys them stuff. But I take care of my kids, I buy them stuff. Yeah, but at the same time, like there's been many instances where, you know that Dominic is picking on Benz and my nigga, there was one time that Dominic kicked Benz in the balls, nigga. Like kicked that nigga in the balls. My nigga, I grabbed that nigga, I said, bro, don't you ever do that. Are you out of your fucking mind? You know the type of damage you'll do to that nigga's nuts by doing that? Okay? There was a time where fucking Dominic was drinking the damn cough medicine out the damn fridge. Nigga, thinking that is like something that you got to do on a regular basis. Okay? So like all of a sudden now Benz is suffering from seizures? Nah, nigga, I think something happened, bro. I think something happened, and Jules ain't gonna like. Let's be for real. Jules is not gonna just come out and say, you know what, I found out that Benz took something and now this is affecting him. She ain't gonna do that. I just find it hard to believe that all of a sudden now the nigga suffers from seizures. Why? Hell no, my nigga. I used to take that nigga. Let me tell you something. When I wanted to start taking Benz to the movie theaters, Jules was like, oh no, you can't do that. It's the loud sounds and he's not going to be able to sit there. Man, don't tell me what I can and I can't do, my nigga. Do you trust me? She said yes. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to introduce him slowly into the movies and watch. You're going to see. And look, in no time, my nigga, that nigga loved going to the movies. Okay? I remember the first time that Jules joined us in the movies. Jules started crying in the movie theater. She's looking over at Ben. She's looking over at me. And then I'm whispering in her ear like, yo, why you crying? She said, yo, I can't believe he's in here watching the movie. I said, my nigga, I told you, you just gotta work him in there, bro. Stop catering to his weaknesses. Just work him in there. When I told Jules, yo, Jules, get me if you want to, because I told Jules, if you want, I'll go half with you on passes to go to the parks. Pay for one kid, I'll pay for the other kid, right? So I was supposed to pay for Dom, and she was going to pay for Benz. She ended up paying for Benz, and then Dom didn't want the pass because he's scared of the roller coasters. He ended up gambling that he wanted season tickets to the Orlando Magic games. And I said, boy, you're not going to get that. Like, go for the pass. He went for the season tickets. She never got the season tickets. He never got the pass. Benzie got the pass. What the hell is this? Let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Hello? Yeah, speaking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yep.
I'll bring the sugar.
All right, cool. Thank you. So, I told Jules, yo, let's get the passes, right? So Benz ended up getting a pass, right? Jules was skeptical. He ain't gonna be able to be in the parks. I'm like, here we go. Why? Because there's too many people moving around, and it's what was it the controller said one time? Sensory overload. It's sensory overload. I'm like, my nigga, you for real right now? Sensory overload? He gonna give you a hard time. All right. My nigga, by the second time, that nigga was telling her, like, when can I go back to the park? She hitting me up like, yo, nigga, like, did he do good at the park? He did amazing at the park. He get on the roller coasters with me. Don't get me wrong. There's some roller coasters that, you know, like I got him on Velocicoaster one time. That nigga never wanted to get on that shit ever again. I get it, right? But my nigga, everything else he got on. Everything else he got on. And then Benji likes to take pictures. So what I would do is, all the stores, right? I would say, yo, go in there and take pictures. You know, and I'm gonna be right here. I'm by the door. I'm watching you. I see you, right? I'm paying attention to you. Do your thing. He will go and set the dolls up and take pictures. Set the figurines up, take pictures. Take pictures of himself with the stuff, right? He would be walking by stuff and trying to take the picture. I say, no, Papa, stop. Get that good angle, man. You feel me? Set it up. Man, teaching him how to take pictures. Come on, bro. Not a nigga suffering from seizures. What the fuck? That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work, and that's sad. You know? Now, you know, that's the type of stuff that makes me feel that dad thing where, damn, look, I left and look what happened. My motherfucking boy just went downhill. You know? I wish I would have just stayed and just dealt with it, but nah, fuck that, man. Yeah, trolls try to use information you gave them against you. It doesn't hit the same. I'm saying, if you look at this idiot below you, that nigga be repeating the same shit forever. Acting like he did some detective work. Nigga, you only know what the fuck I told you. Okay? You only know what I told you, man. Never forget that. Let me see. Salutes, man. Illusionist time, salutes. YouTube didn't approve that, man. A babysitter. Yeah, you see, again, you know. See, niggas like you is why you got to tell niggas you got a clip, you got proof, because you just say whatever. And then you talking about free promo, but then you going around saying that I'm a PDF. So imagine thanking me for free promo, but you're promoting that I'm a PDF. What the fuck, nigga? What's the matter with you, Papa? You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard, nigga, and you're looking dumb in the process, my nigga. What's the matter with you, my nigga? She definitely would have ran off ASAP. Attention is a drug. Yeah, listen. Again, I'm thankful. Mama cut it off at the right time. Mama cut it off at the right time, and you know what Mama did? Mama made sure to cut it off at the point where I'm already sick of it. So there's no way me coming back. Yeah, look. Topaz what? That I'm not a babysitter? She knows that I'm not a babysitter. Damn, boy. You trying hard, my nigga. You definitely caught that strike, nigga. You definitely caught that strike. Yeah. Yeah, swag. He suffers from seizures now. Crazy, man. Crazy work. You know, crazy work. You ask me, something happened, bro. Something happened, bro. Something happened. There's definitely, you know, and, you know, again, Dom, I fuck with Dom, right? But, you know, I know Dom, and I know Dom feels a certain type of way towards Benz because of the way Jules treats Dom versus the way she treats Benz. So I wouldn't doubt that, who knows, he might have slipped that hit or something, or he might have done something to him, or, you know, like played rough, kicked the nigga in the head or something, and now the nigga suffering from seizures. Hell no, that shit wasn't happening when I was around. You know, what the From Chicago for Chicago nigga doing? That nigga just chilling in the house, nigga, just living it up? Is he paying attention to the kids at all? That's crazy. Okay, shout out to Nemesis. The problem nowadays, they won't let special people do normal things, learn to live in this world without being scared. The fact people wrap them up in cotton and not allow them to live, it's sad. 100%. I told Jules he is a regular young man. The only difference is he learns different. You could tell Dom something and Dom picks up on it quick. Benz, you got to tell him a couple of times before he picks up on it. But at the same time, Dom has horrible memory to remember things. Remember when I was trying to help her do the acting thing? Dom is trash. It takes him forever. My nigga, you give the lines to Lorenzo? I told Jules, nigga, Dom, don't put Dom in the acting. Put Lorenzo in the acting. On top of that, take advantage of his, you know, I say this respectfully. Take advantage of his defect. He's autistic. Get him to learn the lines. I bet you that any one of these companies would say, oh shit, look, we could get that kid and he's autistic and we could get him to read the lines and do the commercial. Take advantage. Put Lorenzo in the damn course. Nigga, not Dom. Dom don't want to be in the course. Dom only did the acting thing because Jules forced him to do it. Let me tell you something also, right? Jules signed him up. Jules signed him up for that acting thing. And because he was so unmotivated, right? My nigga, she ended up paying the price of that like 2-3 years in a row because he was never ready to go to the final thing where you go in front of them and act out. Jules had to keep on paying and keep on paying and keep on paying. And finally I said, Jules, what are you doing, my nigga? And she said, but I don't know what to do. Can you help me? I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to help you. And listen, that's another thing I'm glad I didn't commit to. That's another thing I'm glad I didn't commit to. She was trying to tell me, oh, but I'm gonna pay you and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. When he gets his commercials, we're gonna split the money. I'm grateful that I did not commit to that. I'm grateful. But I shout to Nemesis. I agree with you. You know, that's Benz's true weakness. The people that are around him. Why? Because they baby him. When he doesn't need to be babied. Now, babying a child is different from loving a child. You could definitely love a child and not baby them. They don't do that. You know, they think that that's what they're supposed to do with him. And that's why every little thing is so sensitive for him. When I came along, bro, you even talking to Lorenzo and you're looking at him in his eyes, he would start crying. Okay? It was me that I got him out of that. They would go to birthday parties. You couldn't even sing the happy birthday song. That nigga would start crying. Okay? Look, Clumzee remembers, I remember when you played the SpongeBob SquarePants. You damn right, my nigga. Okay, you're damn right. You know why I did that? Because for the longest time, Jules was telling me that Benz was scared of the SpongeBob SquarePants thing. It was a trigger. And I said, all right, cool. I get it. Then you know what ended up happening? I caught that nigga watching SpongeBob SquarePants. I caught him. And nigga, when I caught him, that nigga got nervous and dropped the remote. And I said, look, you're not scared of that. You're not scared of that. Okay? No, we're not doing that no more. You're not scared of that. You're watching the cartoon. Jules was trying to make it seem like just a visual of SpongeBob SquarePants. And the thing is that Benz is used to when other people are talking about SpongeBob SquarePants, oh no, this, that. No, after that, we watching the cartoon together. After that, people would send donuts. Don't get me wrong. What ended up happening is that the song was the trigger to make him start crying. So I had to get him out of that. And it took a couple of times. By the time I left, my nigga, that shit wasn't even really hitting like that no more. Okay? I'm sure now, the nigga probably cries for any little thing. Yeah, so, yeah, it is what it is, man. Thank you. That's the exact line I used to tell Jules. His defect is his superpower. Okay? Stop thinking that nigga's dumb. Autistic kids are not dumb, bro. Okay, don't get me wrong. There's levels to it, though. I used to take Lorenzo to therapy sessions. And, just when it was time to wait for him. Because usually people just go and grab their kid and walk out. So there was a few times that I went in there, like, early. I'm like 5-10 minutes early. And I'm just sitting in the lobby. And I'm just looking. I'm looking at all the kids. And I'm like, yo, like, not for nothing, but like Jules doesn't even realize how good she has it. Bro, there's autistic kids that, my nigga, they gotta walk around with a helmet because they're banging their heads against the wall. And I'm like, damn, Ben's is not like this at all. And Ben's would come out, hey, Victor. And I used to tell all the time, bro, listen, be thankful that, there's parents out there that are dealing with a lot worse, bro. Be thankful that yours is just, the worst is that Lorenzo, when you talk to him, he kind of like zones out where he's looking elsewhere. He's listening to you, but he's not looking at you in the eye. So I try to get him off of that too. But look at me when I'm talking. So he kind of like looking up and this, that, and the third, right? And the repeating. Again, the defect is the superpower. The repeating, meaning that if you give him the remote, and he finds a spot that he likes, he's going to keep on rewinding it and rewinding and rewinding. And then what ends up happening is that whatever he's rewinding, that's all he's going to say. You can ask that nigga, Lorenzo, how was your day today? And that nigga's going to repeat the line that he repeated. And you, no. That's another thing that Jules doesn't do, or the people around him. They don't conversate with him. They might talk to him. They might say something. He says something back, and then he runs off, and that's good enough. No. I used to tell Lorenzo, put your stuff down. Let's sit over here. Come sit with me at the table. I'm eating. Talk to me. How was school? What'd you learn today? Tell me something. What did you learn today? Show me your book. You know, conversate with him. Conversate about his day. Conversate about his life. What do you want to do? The weekend's coming up. What you trying to do? What you trying to get into? They don't do that with him. Okay? Look, this jackass still talking about the fucking yeah, YouTube didn't approve it. That's too bad, man. All right. Now I'm taking advantage of a disabled person. Go off, sis. Hold it down. Hold it down with the hold the chat down. I'm gonna go grab some to drink. All right, hold it down. Yep. Bootlegging the McWi-Fi? I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. Salutes, man. At least you made yourself laugh. Buster, what up, man? Imagine that. The irony is that Quintavious 45 also lived with a chatter and had to get kicked to the street. Imagine that. See, that's the difference, you know, like I cover a lot of you guys, right? Because you're from the IP2 and you think that, you know, being degenerate is like a cool thing, right? But at the end of the day, when the computer shuts off, like, yeah, like I'm not like y'all, okay? Nobody got to kick me out. You know, nobody got to kick me out because I'm breaking stuff in their house. Nobody got to kick me out because, you know, I'm just a degenerate that's just, I can't find a job. Imagine. Nobody got to kick me out for that. Nobody got to run down on me, right? Run me into a dead-end street. Nobody got to do that to me, you know? So imagine. Now he's in what? A room? He rents a room, right? Okay. And he's got what? A Versa? You know, I guess if those are your standards, then yeah, I guess the Hick is doing way better than me, man. That's my boy. He just playing. I'm saying he could be your boy. Like, you know, you being his boy ain't gonna make his joke funny. You know? But what up, though, man? Yo, so as far as now, like, Boy, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped to get on the road, man. Interesting. You ready? You ready for Thursday, man? Yo, New York Dad, what you think? What you think happens if it rains? Do you think they cancel the parade? There's a 50% showers on Thursday, and then the percentage goes up on Friday to 60%. If they end up moving the parade to like the next week, I might not be able to make it, man. Yeah, nah, approve your own comments, man. Learn how to write. If YouTube ain't approving it, neither am I. I don't owe you nothing. Do better. Or learn to do better, because it's going to be a long week for you. Yeah. I'm good, though, man. I don't got to take advice from you, bro. You ain't never known me in them circumstances. So imagine you giving me advice. What I'm selling? Anything on the Whatnot, man. Let me drop the link. Check out the Whatnot shop. Let me drop the link, man. Check out the Whatnot shop. Copy link. Paste. Check out the Whatnot shop, man. Yeah. As if anybody that I talk business with would talk to you. You're trying too hard, papas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely about business. Yeah. The thing is that you should be wishing for me to get kicked out. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see a nigga do good. All right. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. You know? HS5 coming soon. Yeah, the dude in the chat acting like I'm his dad. You know, I guess that's the style of trolling, you know? Look, then you get the people like this talking about why you angry. Same man, pay attention. Boy, Clumzee been in here, hard body, my nigga. That nigga caught a strike this morning, nigga. He don't got nothing better to do. Never in Zaya chat, by the way. Nah. That nigga up in here, nigga. That nigga been up in here, nigga. He trying to talk to me. He trying to give me questions. He trying to engage with me. Yeah, he caught a strike, man. He had Quintavious up on his channel, talking about all types of crazy stuff. I think there was a part that I heard. I said, this nigga gonna get somebody channel in trouble. And next thing you know, bang, Clumzee caught the strike. He said something about that when he see Mike, he gonna do something like this to Mike, as far as like with the Thule. He gonna put the Thule to Mike's dome piece and make something happen. I'm like, boy, stop it. When you was around Mike last time, nigga, all you did was pull on his book bag and make him fall. Now all of a sudden you a killer? Like, control yourself. What is the matter with you? I don't even know why niggas like Quintavious up on their panel. That nigga's a walking strike, bro. Get you banned? Who's trying to get you banned? Oh snap! You offended by the you offended by the N-word? Yeah, I feel you, but like, fuck, I need your permission for. I'm your father, nigga. Right? Didn't you say I was your father? So now I'm not your father no more? Now you want to get serious? All right. I can hit you with the Higa though, right? Higa don't bother you, right? Ooh, no. YouTube ain't approving that, Papas. Fix it. I'm human. Puerto Rican and Dominican. Nah, no Muslim. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Papa. Back to Papa. Back to the Papa talk. Okay? Don't tell me what the fuck I can and I can't say, little Higa. Feel me? Go do your homework, bitch. What up, though? A beautiful Monday morning, man. All right, I just dropped off 2 packages at FedEx. Okay. A little extra kid ash. I'm about to go back to the crib, list a couple more shoes, see if I can make some sales before we hit the road, man. Yeah, I'm Dominican, man. What up? What's cracking? You deserve your ass whipped, cuz. I've heard that a lot. And somehow I've managed to just go unscathed. And the thing is that now I feel like Floyd Mayweather, right? So Floyd Mayweather, the whole time, he was fighting until he got to that undefeated record, right? And then once he realized, damn, I'm already undefeated this long, there ain't no way that I could take the chance of losing now. I definitely can't take the chance of losing now. You know? So now I'm playing by a whole different set of rules. You know? I'm going to troll Higgins, I'm going to piss them off, and I'm never going to give you the opportunity to ever get near me to whoop my ass. You know? You know what's going to whoop my ass? Diabetes, nigga. Yeah. Okay, the day that I go, not one of you hoe ass niggas is ever going to be able to say you put hands on me. Diabetes is going to take me out. Oh, you going to find me? Damn. You that mad, nigga? What you mad about? Damn, I pissed that nigga off. I don't even know what I did to piss that nigga off right there. Yeah, that nigga said, I'm going to find you. Okay. Well, I appreciate you having respect for me, man. Thank you. Hit that like button. How about that? Yeah, man. You know, that's how you can show me respect, man. Hit that like button, man. Okay. Oh, you talking about, yeah. Oh, so you not mad. Okay, that's fine. I thought you said you was going to get me. Diabetes was going to get me, man. You know? When you go, man. When it's your time to go, you go. All right? I appreciate it, man. Come around more often, brother. You know what I mean? We travel on this channel, man. So hopefully we have some, well, I don't know, because I think I might start doing the kick, and then whatever the clips are, put them on this channel. But yeah, from time to time, I'll make time to go live on this channel. I'm a live streamer, so wherever I could get it in, I'm a fit in. You don't have that. I'm saying though, like, why do you think I'm talking about diabetes, man? I got diabetes, man. Why do you think I'm talking about it? Why do you think I said, well, y'all niggas ain't never gonna get me? Nigga, diabetes gonna get me. Y'all never gonna get me, man. Y'all never gonna get me. Nah. Okay? And the chances that, you know, like I used to take years ago, I used to tell people, pull up to my crib this time. Nah. You know? When I go to HS5, guess what? You got to start all over trying to figure out where I'm at. You know? And even then, you're not getting the invite to the crib. Yeah? You gonna smoke on me, man? You gonna smoke on me when I'm gone? You gonna smoke on me when I'm gone and tell your bastard ass kids how you used to talk, how you was gonna beat me up and you never did it? Huh? Is that what you gonna do? I better hope I outlive you. Like, what's the difference? Whether I do or I don't. Fuck you gonna do? Stop it, boy. You're not no threat, man. You a stay-at-home dad, bro. Play your position, bro. Okay? You're not a gangster no more. Okay? When you was a gangster, niggas took them cheeks in jail, my nigga. If that nigga walking around, nigga, I don't got nothing to worry about. Okay? You just a YouTuber. You just a YouTuber, man. Yeah. Salutes. Yeah. I hope it is on your mother. You know? It's the least a bitch could do. Yeah. Yeah, show proof. You got a clip? You got a clip? Yo, Clumzee happy right now to be up in here. This is the longest Clumzee has ever talked to me. Here you go, man. Conforming. I like it, nigga. You in here conforming, nigga. You want to interact with me, nigga? You conforming. Good job. I'll give Jew a like just because Jew got diabetes, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, because you conforming. You ain't said nothing slick. You know what you can and you can't say, right? You conformed because you wanted to chop it up with me, my nigga. That's all you had to do, my nigga. I told you. You gotta conform though, my nigga. Okay? You know, if not for nothing other than, my nigga, I'm in this YouTube space, nigga, I'm bigger than you, my nigga. Like, I don't need you ever. Okay? I don't need you ever. So, you know, you just make sure you talk to me nice, nigga. Talk to me nice, nigga. You know what you can and can't say, hoe ass nigga. You know, and I'll let you live in the chat, my nigga. You know, hit the gym, eat healthier, change up the routine. Nah, nigga, I'll die when I die, my nigga. I'ma live how I wanna live. I don't do that gym shit. I do like to walk though. You know? I like to walk. I'm not doing no fucking gym. I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want. I drink water. And that's about it. Yeah, Clumzee caught a strike this morning, man. Fucking around with the Quintavious Higger. Quintavious Higger up there making death threats and stuff on the live stream. Clumzee just falling for it. Cause that's my brother. That nigga don't give a fuck about your channel, nigga. Okay? Nigga don't give a fuck about your channel, nigga. Up there making death threats to a person that he was in that person's face at some point in time. And what he did, he pulled his book bag. Oh. Yo, Mike, you know what I'm gonna do when I see you. Mike was right. But nigga, you seen me already and you didn't do nothing. You pulled my book bag. Yeah, that nigga Quintavious, my nigga, that nigga be selling, he be selling it on YouTube, my nigga. He sells it, he definitely sells it. You know, but in real life, no. Nothing, he didn't do nothing. Yeah. With that being said, you know, super chats available. Okay, after many years of no super chats. Okay, I cleaned my channel up. Okay, I'm still in the process of cleaning myself up as far as like language. I gotta tone it down, right? But I cleaned it up. And look, you know, 3 channels monetized. I think I'm about to hit like 6 months. You know, Peppy's was already counting me out. She said, bro, like in 3 months. Ooh, what was that? Someone sent something. Okay, what was that, little Clover John? Okay, I appreciate you, Higga. I appreciate that little Clover John you sent. I seen it. You know, but Peppy's was already counting me out. Nigga, she said 3 months. Watch, you gonna catch a strike or something. I was like, word, okay. All right, I ain't get mad. We'll see. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Higgins almost got me, like 3 weeks ago. Like I caught a strike on a Tuesday. I fought it. I won. I caught a channel deletion on the Wednesday. I fought it. I won. You know, like Higgins trying to get me though. Higgins trying to get me. Listen, I respected it. You know, it is what it is. Higgins trying to get me, man. You know, that's how it's always been with me in life. But somehow, some way, I come out unscathed, man. I come out unscathed, man. You know, and don't get me wrong. Listen, I don't take that for granted. I send it up to Mama. I say, Mama, I appreciate it. You gave me another day. You know, I appreciate it. Listen, that's all I can do, man. Okay, when she give me the days, I live them. You know, the day that she decides that there's no more living, you know, I'm ready to go, man. Okay. Let me see that. Damn, Clumzee still with the CP on his hard drive. That's crazy. Yeah, he had to do a double take on the CP, he said. That's definitely something to think about. You know, who knows? He definitely don't want to. He definitely don't want to take no chance of filing a report, and then they end up coming and they have to confiscate his computer. Oh my God! Could you imagine? And Clumzee look, and I'm just saying. Listen, it's just a thought, right? Because of the fact that Clumzee got sexually assaulted by a man, more than likely that nigga looks at CP that is little boys. Okay. You know, now because he got dominated, you know, that's probably the fantasy that he has, that he wants to dominate, which is crazy work. Damn, YouTube ain't approving none of that shit, my nigga. What I gotta pause for? No, we grown over here. There's no reason to pause that. You know, that's the dude. We're talking about the dude, right? Well, I don't know if you see it on the screen. That Bean Gang guy. He had someone pop up on his StreamYard, and the person played CP, and the Higa, he didn't report this shit or nothing, my nigga. He still got the shit on his hard drive. So if anybody got a pause, nigga, that nigga got a pause, nigga. I ain't got to pause nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm saying that is weird. That's why we speaking about it. And that's the difference. Like, I ain't make that up. Okay? It's not like I made that up. Like, Clumzee just in here making shit up. Okay? Clumzee in here, whatever he could throw at the wall and see if it sticks, he gonna do that. What I'm talking about actually happened, like a day or two ago? Shout out to Sandman NYC, he covered it. If you check out Sandman NYC's channel, he covered it. Oh no, hold on. Sandman, did you have to put that on Rumble? I don't know if Sandman's still in here. He might have had to put it on Rumble because obviously, you know, YouTube is very, very sensitive, right? And Clumzee definitely ain't worth a Higa catching no strike. Clumzee don't care about his channel. He'll let the degenerates on his channel and he'll catch the strike. He's not worth catching the strike for, though. Did you report it? I'm saying, like, me? He's the one that got to report it. Or did we report him? I just found out about it yesterday. You know, who do you report it to? Is that something I could just put in a thing with the FBI and they'll come looking for him? See, we don't got an address for him either. If I had the Higa's full address, I'll make a report to the FBI right now. Okay, so I'm doing the same as him, but I don't have none of the info, though. You feel me? Tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it. Matter of fact, you in here now. So now you know. I passed the information on to you. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to do something? Just his username? I'm saying it's right there. Look at it up there. Look. It's the one that says Bean Gang _ EAP. I never said I had your full docs. Look, the person is talking right there. You see the person that said, I thought you had my full docs? Look, you have the username right there. You know how to do it? Ma, you still there? Okay, there we go. Okay, salutes. I'm saying, but you reported it what, to YouTube or to like the FBI? How did you report it though? Look, and now look. You see my? That's what I'm talking about. Listen, if you're just gonna play games, look. You see how he's laughing? He don't take you serious, bro. You know? Did you really report it? Come on, man. You see? Now listen. Now you're worse than us. If you said that yeah, I reported it and you didn't really do nothing, now you're worse than everybody that you was pointing the finger at in here. Damn, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. Just, just unplug the computer, man. Unplug the keyboard, man. Just unplug it, man. Look, you see, he clowning you now. He talking about CIA, FBI. Look, the LOLs. Damn. Man, Maya got everybody looking crazy up in here. Crazy. Look, and she just gets the fuck up out of here. Crazy. Yeah, drop it short or something, man. Yeah. I'm saying Maya said she was gonna do it, but she probably made us all look stupid in here. She don't care. That's why she got the fuck up out of here. She didn't report nothing. Oh, look, it says the guy doing nothing. You see, look, now the blame game. No self-accountability. So not only did she play us and make everybody look dumb, she didn't report nothing. Now she ain't gonna take no self-accountability. It's everybody else's fault. Lovely. See, and that's why the CP shit lives on. That's why the pedophiles is at all-time high, because, you niggas is just some talkers, nigga. That's it. You're just a talker and a typer. Okay? You're not gonna do shit. Clumzee knows. Look, he's laughing. Clumzee's like, nigga, I'm gonna keep the CP on my computer, and this bitch ain't gonna do nothing. So we all look crazy now. Thanks a lot, Maya. You probably didn't even hit the like button either. To just, yeah, right. It just keep swiping, man. Swipe. Just keep swiping, man. You ain't about shit either, man. All right. Yeah. Who'd you report to? Who? Look. Damn, bro. That's why, man. Motherfuckers just think it's a game. It's a joke. Oh, Lord, bro. It's crazy, man. I'm glad that, you know what? Listen, not for nothing, bro. I'm glad that I could just shut this fucking shit off. Like, when I shut this shit off, you niggas disappear, nigga. Right? The internet world is weird, bro. Okay? I love it, though, because I profit off of it. I'm a profiteer. You know what I mean? But I love being able to just get my shekels, nigga, and just get the fuck off of here, nigga. Shut this shit down, and, nigga, you niggas don't exist. Bunch of weird niggas. This guy's just a troll block. Who? Who's blocking who? Look. The clumsy higgit. Look, Maya, look what you did. You gave power to the person with the CP. You gave power. Look, the person's like, I'll be waiting. I'm here. Come and get me. You see, Maya? You made this worse. You tried to come in here and joke, and you made this whole situation even worse. That's crazy. You gave the higgit with the CP power, man. That is wild. Crazy work. Yo, y'all think I should cut my hair? I think I'm about to cut this shit, man. Or you know what? I just need to re-dye it. This bitch done grown out. I haven't had my hair colored since HS3. It's just so annoying. Plus, my hair is so curly that it gets tangled. I have to live alone in order to boast. Okay. I'm saying you don't have to trust my advice. I could care less if you take my advice or not. My life stays the same, whether you take my advice or not. All right, but when I was living on my own, you never gave me credit then, right? HS1. You was never around to give me credit then. HS2, you was never around to give me credit then. HS3, you was never around to give me credit then. HS4, now you show up, and now when I go into HS5, you're not going to be around for that. HS6, you're not going to be around for that. Like, come on, nigga. I got a piece of advice, man. Fuck internet niggas. Like, keep them talking. You know, use them as much as use them as much as you can. You know, I think the only thing that I could use you for is now just the viewership because now I'm monetized. Other than that, like, you're useless. Yo, shout out to New York Dad. Clumzee Higa hung Mongo in his butthole. Yo, New York Dad, are you familiar with Clumzee? Clumzee's the gang dude that got raped in jail. Or I should say R-worded in jail. You know? That's crazy. Because when you think about it, like, why they do that to Higgins in jail? Right? What could get you that? Like that's not a, you know, like, yo, F you. Oh, yo, when I catch you, nigga, I'm gonna take your booty hole. Nah. I feel like when they take your booty hole, bro, like that's something different. That's something extreme. You did something really extreme. You know? It could be paperwork. Who knows what the paperwork said? I'm not a nigga to make accusations. I'm just speculating. You know? To me, you get your booty hole took in jail, bro, you did something extreme, bro. You did something where they felt like they had to violate you like that. You know? Damn. And YouTube ain't feeling him. YouTube ain't approving none of his shit. Oh, hold on, shout out to New York Dad. Clumzee, they took your manhood in jail, bro? Damn. Real talk. Yo, New York Dad. My nigga, this ain't no joke, though. Right? This is not no joke, no playing games, nothing. That nigga got his joint took in jail, nigga. Damn, YouTube ain't messing with you, bro. You need to, you gotta you gotta clean it up, Popeyes. Listen, YouTube ain't the same, man. YouTube ain't the same. I wish your shit would just pop up. YouTube ain't the same, bro. Okay, that's why you caught that strike, money. I'm saying, like, you know, if you don't really give a damn about YouTube, I get it. But like, if you care about YouTube, boy, you better stop playing. You know, you better stop playing. You better start telling niggas to respect your panel. You know, if he want to make all them threats, man, go do that on somebody else's panel. Go do it on his panel. Tell him to go do it on his panel. Okay? Never forget, Quintavious is now ban evading. I'm just saying. You letting the ban evading niggas get up on the panel and do whatever they want to do. They're going to use your joint, man. They're going to use your joint. To do nothing, too, because look, he ain't going to do none of that he said to Mike. He had the opportunity to do all that stuff that he said he was going to do to Mike. He didn't do nothing. He pulled his book bag. Stop it, boy. Oh, shit. The Clumzee, New York Dad, the Clumzee Higga been eyeballing it. He want that motherfucking dildo. He want the dildo. He want that dildo, Higga. He been eyeballing. Damn. It's crazy. Did you at least use a condom or did they go in you raw dog? Sounds like a smelly situation. Now, here's the thing, Popeyes, right? Peep this one, because this one's crazy right here. Clumzee's story is that they stuck a broom in his ass. You ask me? Nah. I'm saying it probably went a little bit further than that. And niggas put bicho in his ass. You know? But if you go by his story, they put a broom in his ass. Which is crazy. That's crazy work, man. You know? Crazy work, sad, man. Like, think about that. You know, like, they got some cute ass girls working at McDonald's. Like, think about that shit for a second, though. Okay? And this is real deal Holyfield, right? Like, I don't fuck with the Clumzee nigga, but like, let's put ourselves in his situation for a second. My nigga, no man is just laying there taking that. That means that niggas gotta hold you down. Niggas gotta hold you down. Then look at Clumzee. He a fat nigga. Niggas gotta pull the cheeks. Pull the cheeks to expose the hoyo, nigga. Pa meter. Toma, coño, toma. Yikes. That's crazy, man. And then, después imagínate, New York Dad, imagínate, he want to know where the dildo's at. Anda el diablo. YouTube said no. Shout to New York Dad. And then YouTube said no. Damn. That's crazy. Y después listen. Yeah. No, it should be good. I guess, yeah. You're gonna get snacks. Yeah. You know what, you could get some cashews. Get some cashews. And maybe one of them garlic chips, the Lay's. All right. Yo, in all honesty, bro, you probably should do that. That's actually not a bad idea. You know, Clumzee, you should go talk. You know, like at schools and stuff, and tell people your story, bro. You never know. You might change some kid's life, man. You know. You know, they might look at you and say, "Damn, I don't want to be like that nigga right there." You know, the alleged drug dealer that went on the high-speed chase. You got to tell that story too, though. That one's crazy. You know, go on the high-speed chase. You got the little motherfucker in the back, nigga. You don't even put the damn seatbelt on, nigga. You right. They see me rolling. They hating, right? And then when they got the car to stop, that nigga said, "Fuck that kid, nigga." Took off running. Nigga, you tell that story right there, and the one from jail, my nigga, you could save a lot of kids' lives. Real deal, though. Damn, son, nigga, you 40, nigga? And them teeth falling out like that? That's crazy. Guy Higgins calling you Gumsy. Shout out to New York Dad. Yeah, but he worried about a dildo. That's crazy. Niggas be having their priorities effed up out here, man. You know? Niggas be having the priorities all messed up. Damn. Ugh. Damn, bro. Crazy. Crazy. That nigga had one fall out, and now he got what, like 3 that fell out, right? Because he damn near got the whole front gone now. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So crazy. The nigga about to repeat the whole shit. He about to go back to the beginning of the live thing and just repeat everything. That's crazy. That nigga lost brain cells with them teeth. Yeah. Yeah. And you believe me, right? You believe me, right? So I'm credible then. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not a wonderful dad, but an amazing puppet master. Yeah. An amazing puppet master. Yeah, but how do we know? Like, you're not a man of credibility? You know, like, maybe they are saying that. Maybe you just not saying it. Remember, never forget, Up until you got exposed, you swore that there was nothing in your past or nothing like that, right? And then all of a sudden, you the drug dealer that went on the chase with the kid in the back and said, fuck the kid, and then took off running. Remember, you was playing innocent before that got exposed. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't got the pelotas, nigga, to be a nigga like me that just says whatever the fuck I want to say. So, for all we know, your oldest, he could be a bati boy that don't fuck with you. And you're not going to tell us nothing. You know what you're going to tell us? That you're a great dad. Yeah, but, like, look at the community. Look at how many people in the community swear that they great this, great that, and then they end up turning out to be pieces of shit. You're no exception. You're the same thing, papas. Okay? You're the same thing. Yeah. What do you have to show for it, nigga? You don't got no teeth, nigga. Nigga, what are you talking about? You got to show for it, nigga. What are you talking about? You got to show for it. You know what you got to show for it? Posters, nigga. You know what you did? You talked about niggas that had backgrounds, and then you went and got a background. That's what you have to show for it? What you got to show for it? What are you talking about? Come on. Now you got to... Oh, there it is. Yeah. We approving New York Dad. Let's get it. See, he has a gaping hole to show. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm saying, you like, now that's the diss that I'm having a combo. You want me to just not talk to you? Yeah, that's fine, nigga. Look, I ain't gonna talk. If you can't appreciate me talking to you, and now that's the diss, then talk to yourself, then, nigga. Yeah. Shout to Halton, right? Clumzee whistles through his teeth while he twerks. Damn. Twerking that big fat Mexican ass, nigga. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yee. And then the whole community knows. The whole community knows que ese culo. They took that culo in jail. That's crazy. You know what? Listen, I'm just thankful that Mama sends higgers like you my way. If you're what the definition of real is, nigga, I don't want to be real. I'm good. Okay. Ex-gang member got his booty took in jail. The higger that took his booty is still walking around like it's his world. And now this is when he's become a YouTuber. Now he's a YouTuber. Shit's crazy. Crazy shit, crazy. Damn, where the fuck the chat went, bro? Y'all niggas gone, nigga? Oh, hold on, my battery about to die. Chat. Listen, it's been real. All right, it's been fun. I appreciate y'all joining me for breakfast. Okay, maybe we do this again sometime. I'm not sure. More than likely a desktop, maybe later on today. All right, we do a little desktop. And then sometime either Tuesday or Wednesday, we are hitting the road. Okay, we definitely go into the parade on Thursday. So stay tuned, man. All right, make sure to hit that sub button. Make sure to hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. All right, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, man. Okay, your boy is out of here. Salutes.